Yes, welcome back ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Glitch Universe to the channel. In this video we'll be taking a look at the T-55A, the medium tank in T9 in the hybrid nation in WoT Blitz. 3 games to show you if this tank is worth the money. And let's first have a little dive into the statistics, because you might start thinking, well, this is just a reskinned T-54. Yes it is, and no it isn't. This tank has the D10 gun. The T-54 gets 2 guns, one leads to the Object 140 and one leads to the T-62A. And the T-55A gets the D10 gun with a slightly better penetration upon AP. And I think in terms of rate of fire, the differences are negligible, but this is quite a good one. 219 base on your AP. Now what's also good to note is that you get 180 and 100 on your frontal armor on turret and hull, and you get 200 on your sides, and that is a bit different with the T-54. The T-54 gets 200 on the front of the turret and 120 on the hull, and it gets 160 on the side, which means that if you look at the armor frontally of the T-55A, that tank is slightly better in terms of frontal hull protection, and that means that the things you can do with the T-54 are slightly different when you're driving a T-55A. You can't just roll out with this tank and do exactly the same things. It still has bad gun depression. That's only going to be 5 degrees. It has 20 degrees of gun elevation, when I'm going to show you that right here. I'm going to raise the gun. Yes, here's the gun elevation. There we go. There we go. Yes, there is. See? 20 degrees of gun elevation. But because it has that 5 degrees of gun depression and slightly worse frontal turret armor, slightly worse frontal hull armor, that means that if you are an experienced T-54 driver, you can't just go to all the spots that you would normally go to and sit there and expect to do exactly the same thing. Because it just doesn't work like that. The gun, however, is a really good one. I have it equipped on my press account, which I'm using here on this tank with calibrated shells, because the rate of fire is already fairly good. I have an enhanced gun laying drive, I have vertical stabilizers, and I am using the field rations and the tin food, so that means double food. I have a really respectable gun handling, and I'm going to show you this here. I'm going to use a little bit of adrenaline as well, because we've got tanks available across the map. This is WoT of Tanks in 2020, guys. We know that. This is what happens when people play on these maps in fun modes and they haven't got a clue on what they're doing, and they don't have any counters to counter my spotting over here. The T-92E1 has gone towards Cap C, as you can see. He's now down below on B, maybe trying to fire a rocket on any of our tank destroyers over there. But this guy, the Exp, has now decided, I'll just sit still and then hope I won't get shot again. Oh, I've been shot again. Let me move again. Let me move. I'm spotted again. And I'm dead. This is what happens. I'm sitting on 1500 damage already, fairly comfortably, because I am using, as said, the calibrated shells, gun laying drive, vertical stabilizers, and full food. And that means that I'm then looking at a damage per minute of 2739 at 230 AP pen, 297 on heat, and 55 on HE. Damage per shot is 310, and that's still quite respectable and obviously needed, because you have a higher rate of fire than some of the other guns. And if you can just burn through a tank like this, and I mean literally burn through, thank you, then 3k damage is easy. This is what happens, guys. We know this. This is what happens in WoT of Tanks Blitz these days. And to be honest, when the Conway and the AMX 5100 were killed, I was thinking, oh, boy, this game isn't in the bag at all, because the T-49 of our team went on a YOLO rushing mode. But luckily I can shoot the T-92E1 because he's completely oblivious to what is happening. We're going to ram into him a little bit, and then because we are auto-aiming in arcade mode, we miss a shot. Gonna shoot him once more. There we go. And we will out-reload both him and the T-49 and get our 4th kill. Thank you. Easy peasy lemon squeeze. Just all guns blazing YOLO Rambo mode style. This is what you can do. And I'm looking around over here, noticing this standard B, and I'm just thinking, guys, I got the hit point. We're just gonna roll in. Disregard any side spectrum whatsoever. Just rush in, wanted to secure the kill by face hugging and then shooting him. That didn't quite happen. But we can start working on his ISU 152 to get 5 kills and very, very easily 4.4k damage. It's just, yeah. This wasn't a brilliant game, I know that. We get a first class, we get a top gun, we get the high caliber as well, we get the Sniper Schnitzel medal, we get the Redley Walters, and we're top in XP obviously, but this wasn't a game that was that spectacular. Just go to the top of Castilla, make it a farm fest and keep shooting everybody. I have 2 more games for you and on bottom tier, as you can see. We've got an E50M on the Reds, Death Star, Jaegeru, E75 Leopard PTA and Platoon. And what I wanted to do here is first provide some spotting for our team on A cap. I know the FV4005 is calling for sector 9 to go towards C. So I have that already in the back of my head. He wants to go towards C. FV4005 is probably our most valuable gun if you look at the lineup. You can see it over there. We have a Waffle Tractor and an AMX 5120 in platoon as well. And the team is going towards C cap in force. That means we'll put just 1 shot into this PTA, who spots me as well. And we're backing up already. Just move away. Take a look at the minimap. 3 tanks spotted, 4 tanks unaccounted for, 4 tanks spotted, 2 tanks are dropping off of the radar. But we're missing the platoon of heavy tanks that they're not spotted yet. Which leads me to believe they're probably going towards base B. And lo and behold, here we have the IS-8, and that means that the E75 will be popping up as well because they were in platoon. We're going to go for a lower plate shot. No problems penetrating him with AP because we're looking up towards his lower plate. That just mitigates any angling he has on the lower plate. He shot the Kampfpanzer. I can shoot him once and I will probably be able to out-reload him and shoot the IS-8 as well because he wants to do some side scraping that takes some time to set up. So let's shoot that IS-8. And we are on 1.2k damage already. Then waiting for that Kampfpanzer to roll in, while in the meantime our other medium tank, as you can see, is getting farmed over there. That's the M48 pattern. He will not survive because it's a 2 versus 1 gun scenario on that flank, as you can see. Well, we're gonna go roll in. The Kampfpanzer is engaging the E75. Go for the track shot. Thank you, pop adrenaline, and then just roll around. Side hug him, dive under the gun, dive forward, and make him miss. Thank you, we're gonna shoot him once more, straight through the side, just auto-lock. Oh, it was on the back, thank you. And then we're gonna switch around because the Kampfpanzer was rolling in as well. Snatch the kill on this, or snatch the kill on this IS-8, and then also the kill with a heat shell on the lower plate of the E75. Easy. Fairly easy game in terms of driving around, just picking the right moments, and also on this one then noticing, oh, that's an E50M, I do not want to chase that Death Star because that E50M might come in for a ram. We do track him in place as well, but you can see he has no problems penetrating me through the front, and this is another shot, and you can see straight through the front, no problem whatsoever. You do have worse hull armor than a T-54. I'm not saying I would be able to bounce a shot from that. I would have been able to bounce a shot from that E50M if I were in my T-54, because an E50M is a really good gun. But you have to be a bit map aware with this tank. I was trying to side script that shot out, didn't quite work, but a really nice first class medal, 3k damage, which is what I try to aim for when I'm in a tier 9 tank. And you can see again top in terms of XP, top in damage. We didn't get any assist, which is a bit unfortunate, but 3 tanks spotted and 71k credits, although we did use the boosters. Should you then get this tank? Sorry. Well, regular subscribers to the channel, they already know that I do like this tank. I do like the bundles that Wargaming give out. What I mostly like is the fact that it's a fairly cheap tier 9 medium tank. 70 euros is about, what is it, like 5k of gold? It's not bad at all in my opinion. And I know there's going to be differences, and there's people who will say, well, this is too easy for new players to go to tier 9 and 10, which I kind of agree with, but that's a business model, what you're going to change about it. We're going to go forward here. Let's concentrate on the gameplay a bit more. Because this guy, the FV4005, you can see what he's doing. He stopped. He stopped as soon as he got spotted, and that made me realize that he's probably a good player. Ooh, there's an E100 as well. So we're just going to wait a little bit over here until he's going to poke again. until he's going to poke again. My camouflage rating is probably better than his. Hello, Chiefs, and what are you doing, buddy? Why are you going forward? Hello, FV, can we track you? No, we damage him, but we don't track him. That's unfortunate. Jakpas even can shoot him. And then I noticed the E-50M behind us, who was trying to be sneaky, and it was a ghost shell. I don't know where that one went. Well, we're going to go for a track shot on this E-50M as well, because that seems to be the theme of this video, tracking E-50Ms. And then we get a shot as well into the side. And did you notice I got shot from the right side? That's the standard B. I noticed a shell going in. That made me realize there's a tank on that flank. So we're going to shoot him as well. And then let's try to figure out if we can get some more work done on that FV4005. And if you're not following me on any of my Instagram accounts already, or for example on I don't know, Facebook, etc., Discord, just go there, take a look. It's I tried to put a little bit of sneak previews in there, a little bit of funny bits. I'm going to for a blind shot on this FV. Yes, that one went in. That one went in. Try to put a little bit of sneak previews in there. Ask questions. Do you want me to review this or that type of tank? So yeah, do hop on there as well. Back to the gameplay. We're gonna get a really nice shot into this Foch 155. Here we go. Rush shot. Thank you. 362. That's a nice roll. And then we'll just try to protect our mouse, because it is 4 versus 6 at the moment, and we're gonna go for more track shots. Here we go. Track shot on the Foch. There we go. That's one. And some more assistance damage. He is tracked in place. Track shot on the E100. Yes. More damage for us. More assistance as well. Not yet, not yet, not yet. Just waiting for it. We've tracked him once. We're going to try and track him again. That doesn't really work on this occasion, but we got the adrenaline running. Aim for the track wheel. Thank you. 306 damage dealt. And we've tracked him in place, as you can see. And yes, I could have gone for shooting the turret side. But what I wanted to highlight here is that doing stuff like this, tracking tanks into place, it really helps your team as well, because you immobilize red tanks, you lock them into place, and if you then shoot them and your teammates get the kill shot for 594, you get some really nice assistance damage. And this is another first class, as you can see. We do get the scout medal as well, and we are on top of the team in terms of XP. 3.1k damage dealt and 2197 in terms of assistance damage. So yeah, this is quite a good ride, this tank, the T-55A. And as said, in terms of value for money, it is not a bad bundle. 70 euros for a tier 9 medium tank with a garage slot. It's not fully equipped, but you can get that for credit. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, tankers of Blitz Universe. T-55A, well recommended. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.